Hi everybody, my name is Marlene and I'm from Oneofakindyarns. Ek is Marlene en ek is van Oneofakindyarns. Today I'm going to do a bit of knitting, talking about knitting and new patterns, and I'm also going to show some things that I do with Oneofakindyarns. I usually I used to do this podcast in Afrikaans, but some people ask for English as well, so I'm doing it in both languages. Just bear in mind, English is not my first language, and I do mix up the tenses, and my pronunciation of words are not always correct. Ek doen hierdie podcast in Afrikaans en Engels, want ek het nogal baie mense gehad wat gevra het, kan ek dit asseblief in Engels ook doen, dat hulle dit kan verstaan. Nou ja, kom ons begin. Ek gaan net so 'n bietjie oor 'n testnet praat wat ek gedoen het vir Amba O'Brien, of O'Brien, Amba O'Brien, B-R-I-E-N. Dit is, sy het dit gedoen in linne. Amba did ochre garden cardigan in linen, and I did mine in Orenda. That's one of a kind true blends. It's a bamboo and a cotton blend, and I used it together with mohair and silk. That is the kid silk muzzle. So I've knitted the body part in anti-sleeves with bow strands. Ek het die lyf en die moue met 'n dubbel strand gedoen. En dan het ek die kantgedeelte by die moutjies het ek dan net met die Orenda gedoen. Die kantgedeelte by die moutjies en onder aan die lyfie. So the lace bit, I only used the Orenda, the bamboo and cotton blend. I didn't use the mohair, as I felt that the lacy part would look better if not being covered with the mohair. So this is what I've used. I've used the Orenda, that's our cotton and bamboo blend, and then I've used it a double strand together with the mohair and the silk. So ek het die Orenda saam met die kit mohair gebruik, saam met die muzzle gebruik vir die lyfgedeelte, en dan het ek vir die gedeelte van die kant het ek net die Orendas gebruik. I've did it in this beautiful orange because I was extremely inspired by the aloe plants that's starting to bloom in South Africa. So this orange color really looked very beautiful on it. I just want to show you how the fabric looked like. Dit is hoe die materiaal, kan ek maar sê, gelyk het met beide van hulle saam, wat ek saam gebruik het. As you can see, it has, I don't know if you can see it, it has a nice shine of the bamboo, but it also has a very fuzzy halo, shall I call it, that the kid silk was made by the kid silk. So natuurlijk die druip is heerlik hoor. Dit is regtig 'n baie lekker gevoel wat dit het. Die Orenda is so bietjie blink, so dit het 'n mooi blinkie effek gegee, en dan die kit mohair is so fuzzy. Jy kan sien hy het so 'n fuzzy look gegee. Jy kan gerus gaan kyk op my Instagram page. hoe het die toppie uitgekom, die cardigan uitgekom. So I'll be having some of these kits. I have listed some of these kits, and as soon as they hit the online shop, it was sold out. So I've made a few more. I have this this green, this grey orenda, together with a beautiful pink mohair, and then I have a purpley colour, this beautiful soft a purpley lilac colour, together with the purple muzzle mohair, like a pearly yellowy color, together with this amber color. So these will be listed online. Then I also have Rebecca. That's one of our. This is also actually orenda, but it has a lurex thread within. So the lurex thread is not overpowering. It's not a bling bling that's too much. It's very subtle. It's very soft, and it looks gorgeous knitted together with the orenda and the muzzle together. And then you can see what a super combination is that for a knitted or crochet project. So our orenda is a cotton and bamboo blend. It does have a drape to it, but it's lovely. It's really a super color, super yarn. I absolutely love the fibers. Okay, then what I want to speak about next is our down here, but my basket is standing on the floor here. We have a new yarn. It's called merino and linen. You can see the linen doesn't take the color, so it has almost like a tweedy effect to it. Okay, so this is our merino and linen, and it is in 100 grams, and it is a fingering weight, and there is 360 meters on 100 grams. So that's enough about talking about the yarns in the shop and the new stuff that's coming. Next, I want to talk about my other test knit that I did. It was for Kim from High Fiber Shop, and she did this beautiful Blythe, the pattern of this beautiful Blythe Spirit colorwork Fair Isle cardigan, and I did it with the orenda held together with a merino single, lace single. So I did that through the whole cardigan, the whole sweater. I did that, and also with the color work I did that. And sorry about that, that's my little dog that doesn't understand that mommy is working now. So yes, it resulted in these little specks. That was the merino lace. So hierdie is 'n testknit wat ek gedoen het vir Kim van High Fiber Shop. Dit is Blythe Spirit. Dit sal beskikbaar wees, die patroon is beskikbaar hier rondom die 12de Junie, en ek sal definitief kits maak hiervan. Julle sal op my Instagram en Facebook page kan julle foto's sien, en dan ook op Ravelry, Oneofakindyarns op Ravelry gaan jy sien die foto's wat ek gedoen het. This was a tremendous pattern. I haven't done color work in ages, and I could do this over and over again. I had visitors over, and I did this whilst I had visitors and whilst we were chatting, and because it's such a lovely pattern. As soon as you have your first few pattern repeats, you can just look what to do next, and you will immediately see when you've done something wrong, and that will be 1 or 2, 3 stitches that you have to rip out and go on. So dis 'n maklike patroon, dis 'n lekker patroon. Ek het hom gedoen terwyl ek kuiermense gehad het, en ek het dit in geselskap het ek die kleurwerk gedoen, so dit is regtig nie bo enige iemand se vuurmaakplek nie. Dit lyk verskriklik ingewikkeld. It tends to look very difficult, but it is. Color work is actually very, very easy to do. And once the pattern is established, you just head on over and just go with it. I brei vreeslik lekker. I brei baie maklik. The pattern is very well written. And then something else that I really appreciated about the pattern is that Kim made provision for 3 shapings within the body after the color work. So you had the opportunity to go straight as what I did, because I don't have any shape in my body except for being 'n bolletjie. So dis lekker. Daar is 3 verskillende shapings wat jy kan gebruik in die lyf. Jy kan reguit afgaan, of dan is daar nog 2 ander wat jy kan gebruik, wat dit eintlik 'n baie gemaklike, lekker dra trui maak. And now I'm going to live in this because it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it to pieces. I had it on yesterday, and everybody where I walked in the shops wanted to know where did I get my sweater. So I had the opportunity to do some marketing for Oneofakindyarns as well as for Kim High Fiber shop. So onthou hy kom die 12de uit. Remember, it will be released around about the 12th, but I will definitely keep you posted, and I will do some kits for this in various colors. I listed some kits. I've made a list of some kits that I would love it to be in. So yes, it's really a super pattern. It's a lovely pattern, and as I say, color work, it looks very daunting, but it isn't. Kleurwerk of verhaalwerk lyk baie moeilik, maar dit is regtig nie so moeilik nie. Nou moet ek eers 'n slukkie koffie vat, want my keel is skoon droog van al die praat. Okay, so stepping on to the next thing I'm busy with. I'm doing the Scrappy V from Jamie Hoffman, and that as well is a lovely pattern. That is something that I truly enjoy, because I love mixing fibers. I love doing my own thing in a pattern. I like double-stranded yarns, and where I can do my own kind of fabric that I invent with double strands and things like that. And the sun is now really coming in there. But anyway, I said I'm going to pace myself, so this podcast is not going to be that long. I just want to grab this board. So this is also a test knit, and what I'm using in there, I'm sure most of you that's following me on Instagram will have seen this beautiful hand-spun silk that my mom used to do for my online shop. So as I unpacked a huge lot of my stuff that was in storage for almost 3-4 years, I came across this and I thought, oh, this is going to look super into my scrappy. So yes, I'm using this Mum silk, hand-spun silk. I am using a merino single, and you can see there's a bit of slubs in this one, and I'm using this merino single, and of course our all new merino and linen. I'm using that in there, and then I'm combining all of these with the merino lace. I'm combining all of these with the merino lace. I'll show you now what I'm doing, and then I also have 3 commercial yarns that I'm putting with this one, because before I started out as an indie dyer, I used to shop like an addict with yarn. So I have, this is a cotton, and somewhere else there's a red cotton. But I have been plying, or not plying, I've used double strands throughout in my scrappy bee. So I don't know if you can see there, the red. If I show it to you, you can see it's a double strand. It's a commercial yarn. I've used the red with the commercial yarn. Then next up is the merino single with the slubs. I've used that together with the red yarn, the red single as well. And then there's mum silk, which I've combined with this lace one, and continued with that lace one onto this one, the commercial cotton. And now I am again on, oh yes, and I've added a bit of bling. I must tell you, I've added a bit of bling in there. Okay, that was a row of bling in there. And then I have used this together with this one. Yes, and now I'm moving on with this one, and I'm using the red with that as well. So by using a double strand of yarn, you will see that something as plain as this becomes very, very beautiful. So you are actually making your own composition of fibers. Okay, ek gaan net gou so vinnig weer deurhardloop. Hierdie is 'n kommersiële katoen wat ek gebruik, maar ek gebruik hom saam met die rooi. Dan het ek weer die rooi merino singles wat ek gebruik saam met 'n rooi lys. Dan het ek my ma se handgespindes wat ek gebruik saam met die lys. En dan het ek die kommersiële katoen wat ek saam met die lys gebruik. Daar kan jy sien, dit is 'n solid. Dis 'n solid, en ek gebruik hom saam met die lys. So dit gee nou vir my regtig 'n baie mooi effek as ek die tweeetjies saam gebruik. Goed, dan het ek oorgeloop na die weer 'n merino lys saam met my rooi merino single saam met my rooi lys. En nou is ek op my merino linne saam met die rooi lys weer. So gaan ek aanhou bly speel met hierdie ouetjie. Dit is 'n verskriklike lekker speel truitjie die. En dit is deur Jamie van Oneofakindyarns Designs, en dit is die Scrappy V. Ek glo sy sal hom ook so hier in die middel tot einde van Junie sal sy hom release op, maar ek sal julle in elk geval op hoogte hou van alles. So I think I've come to the end of my podcast. I just have to put that down and grab my coffee again. So whenever you have something, you have a pattern that asks for a DK, and you're not sure, you don't have the DK in your stash, or you have something beautiful that you want to use, give it a thought to use a double strand or even 3 strands. I'm doing another cardigan that's I think 4 strands of lace, and that results in something really extraordinary. So all 3 that I've done the ochre cardigan, I've used Orenda and Maui. I've done the Blythe Spirit, and I used Orenda and merino lace. And I'm busy with the Scrappy V, and you've seen I've used many different things together with as a double strand in each of my bands that I'm doing. So as jy voel jy het nie iets waarvoor die patroon vra nie, doen bietjie stash diving. Kyk wat het jy in jou stash, wat kan jy saam met mekaar gebruik om vir jou 'n mooi effek te gee. Of as daar iets is wat jy regtig wil gebruik in jou patroontjie. Kyk of daar nie iets is wat jy hom mee kan saam gebruik wat vir jou die dikte gee wat die patroon vereis nie. Do a bit of swatching, do a bit of sample knitting and see what you can come up with. I mean, the world's your oyster with the fibers. En jy moet dit embrace. Brei 'n bietjie sampeltjies, hekel 'n bietjie sampeltjies. Kyk waar kom jy uit, wat kry jy gedoen met die verskillende vesels wat ons tot ons beskikking het. Jy kan regtig iets one of a kind maak, iets wat regtig jy is. And I think that's what knitting and crochet today is for me about. I always want to put something, even though I'm at this stage using other designers' patterns, I want to put something of me in there, making it me, having it being a one of a kind. Ek dink dit is die essensie wat ek vandag met die podcast wil by julle bybring, is wat jy ook al doen, al is dit 'n kombersie hekel, al is dit 'n shawl brei, al is dit 'n wat jy doen, druk jou stempel daarop af. Double strand, use different variegateds together. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Here you can see various variegateds. In my Scrappy V, I'm using various variegateds, but team them up and see what happens when you use a variegated together with a solid. Maar gebruik hulle saam met mekaar. Kyk hoe lyk dit as jy twee variegated saam met mekaar gebruik, of anderster 'n variegated en 'n solid saam met mekaar sit. Daar is soveel wat jy kan doen om elkeen uniek te maak, en ek bedoel, ek kan 10 van hierdie truie brei, en ek beloof jou nie een gaan dieselfde lyk nie, want ek het soveel idees net met dit wat ek gedoen het, dat ek kan maklik 10 nie uitkry, en they're all going to have the same design, but they're all going to be very unique once you've put your own stamp on it. So ek dink dit is my storie vir vandag. Ek hoop ek kan bietjie meer en bietjie meer gereeld podcasts doen. Ek hoor my hondjie is besig om nou heeltemal daarso die deur af te krap. Maar julle moet 'n lekker dag verder hê, en ons gesels weer binnekort. You must have a lovely week, a lovely day, and hope to chat soon. And remember, like and subscribe to my channel, which makes it it feels good in here if somebody does subscribe to your channel and like your podcast. And you can follow me on Facebook, One of a Kind Yarns. You can follow me on Ravelry, which where I do all my test knits, One of a Kind Yarns. And you can follow me on Instagram, One of a Kind Yarns. Volg my op Instagram, One of a Kind Yarns. Volg my op Facebook, One of a Kind Yarns. En dan kan jy ook op Ravelry gaan sien die test knits wat ek besig is daarso mee. So you must have a lovely week, a lovely day. Whatever you do, remember, play with fibers. It's such a wonderful world, the world of fiber. And julle moet 'n lekker dag hê. Geniet alles wat julle doen. En onthou, speel lekker. Tata.